This is Dolynny TV, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, and welcome back to another edition of Edmonton Oilers discussion here on the channel. This fine, you know what? She's fall, but it's a fine Wednesday afternoon. Game 2 of my slow pitch playoffs begins at 6:30. It's 5:06 as I hit the record button right now. So, my friends, we got to get this going. We got to get this underway, and this is going to be quick and dandy for Patrick Russell. Now, 2-day-old news. Yeah, Tyson, you decided to talk about some dreamed-up trade about Rasmus Ristolainen last night. Guys, at this point, anything's possible. It's 2020, so have fun with the Ristolainen, and if you haven't already, I'll post that at the end of today's video. But that said, you know what we need to do? Patrick Russell, 5 assists in 2019-2020, 45 games played, and still looking for that first career NHL goal. But hey, what? Hold on, Tyson. Didn't he score against the Flames in Rogers Place right before the playoffs? That game didn't count. It was an exhibition game. That's just straight up. The guy, when it counts, can't score. Didn't score a playoff goal. Just tough for him, right? Tough. But you know what? 5 assists, and he has earned a way back to the NHL with the Oilers on a 1-year, $750,000 contract. For Patrick Russell, it's a win. It keeps him on an NHL deal going into next season, whenever next season begins. And for the Oilers, if they can't find guys to upgrade anywhere along the way, say Tyler Benson isn't ready, say they trade Jujhar Khaira and don't get a player back, say they trade somebody this, that, or the other thing, they have a 14th forward. So that's not the worst thing. And here's the other thing. If he's down there in Bakersfield to start next year, or he's whatever, you know what? You need depth at some point. Look at how many times we called somebody up from the minors. Kyler Yamamoto, for instance, right? A guy who was in the minors that we called up wasn't the first call up, but he got called up. So you do have to have your depth guys in the organization. And do keep in mind, last season we had Brad Malone on an NHL deal. We had Shane Starrett on an NHL deal. So just because you have guys on NHL deals does not mean they won't be in the AHL. So that's something to keep an eye on. I'm not saying Patrick Russell's played so terrible he deserves to be in the AHL. He hasn't played great enough to be a full-time NHLer or even a 45-game NHLer. But the fact is, you know what? These kind of contracts are invaluable when it comes to any season, let alone a flat cap season. After, realistically, right, we have upgrades to make, but we also have players to sign, and the reality just keeps getting tougher. You have to find a way to upgrade this team. I don't care if it's upgrade from within or upgrade from without. You gotta upgrade, and this is a way to upgrade by signing a guy to a league minimum deal, ensuring that you have the depth to get the job done. End of the day, that's what it comes down to. So Patrick Russell, the only thing is he gets a $50,000 upgrade on his contract. He was on a $700,000 last year. Now he's going to $750,000 next year. That reported by Mark Spector. Now Cap Friendly, I'm just double checking that right now, is reporting it at $700,000. So it'll be interesting to kind of figure out exactly what that is. Source says Cap Friendly, signing date August 31st. So either way, whether it be $700,000 or $750,000 for Patrick Russell, it's league minimum. As far as I understand, one or the other is league minimum, and that's cut and dry, and that's all it is. It's an NHL deal, and it's fine and dandy, and we're good to go. I believe it is one-way deal as well, so keep that in mind. And Miner's salary is $175,000 against the cap. Really not that bad at all. Actually, no, Miner's salary is $700,000 straight up. Never mind. Okay, keep that in mind. So it does hurt us a little bit more, but it is what it is. So guys, I'm Tyson. This is Dolynny TV. I'm gonna head on over here. I got ball. Got to get to it. The body's sore. The body's beat up. It's been a hard week at work. It's been a hard week playing ball. But playoffs, game 2, do or die tonight against the Warriors. The Pirates, backs to the walls in game number 2 at 6:30 p.m. on your favorite local diamond. I'm Tyson. Dolynny TV. Up on out of here.